13 miles per hour. That's the Mazda 787B Advantage. But as I found out today, speed doesn't matter when your opponent treats the rulebook as a suggestion. I've been punted, I've been wall slammed, I fought my way from P11 almost to top 5, only for this thing. So here we go from the middle of the pack at P8. I'm strapped into the 787B. And strategy today is 1 step back, 2 steps forward. Man, that's going to be the mantra. See, the Pugs, they are 4-wheel drive hybrids. They'll murder me in the exits, mostly because they have an overpower button that lets them accelerate really quickly. But once we hit the oval, I'm going 13 miles per hour faster than them, so long as nobody hits me in my tail end. Like this guy, he just uses my rear bumper as his personal braking zone and keeps going. No penalty. You really gonna hit me and run? In VR, that impact actually made me jump. He's gone. This is one of the problems that we're struggling with in sport mode right now, an absolute lack of respect. Whenever you're punted, you lose about half of your advantage because you lose 5 to 6 miles per hour out of the 13 miles per hour advantage that you should have. I gotta clock in and get the job done. Whenever the car feels okay and the steering is straight, I'll catch back up to him. He can punt me all he wants, but he can't outrun a 4-rotor engine on a mission. And I'm reeling him in, and look, I'm about to be alongside him already. I'm taking P7 back. If you're rooting for the anti-meta today, hit that like and subscribe. We're making a point here. You don't need the meta, all you need is some grit and a little bit of IQ. Same guy, same spot. Lap 3, I'm giving him the entire width of the track. I'm being as fair as humanly possible, and the asshole did it again. He's just punting me straight into the wall, and I can see this guy's mistake. He's not braking where the Peugeot is supposed to brake. He's braking where the Genesis usually brakes, but that's late for the Peugeot. In VR, seeing the wall rush at your face can be terrifying, but it was really infuriating. I dropped the P10. My rear arrow is probably gone, and I'm officially out of patience. This isn't racing, it's a demolition derby, and it's getting personal. So let's fast forward a little bit while I grind this out. I fight damage for a little while, and I'm fighting the banking. Car is loose for a little while, but I'm clawing back. I'm going to end up pitting on lap 8 and coming out in P11. I need some clean air and some fresh tires to see what this Mazda can really do. In the meantime, from lap 4 until I pit on lap 8, I'm taking advantage of the clean air and the fact that nobody is ramming my rear end. It's amazing how smooth life is when you don't have some dick ramming into your rear end. 1 step back and 2 steps forward for the moment is out the window, and it's all pedal to the metal. In case I didn't fill you in before, this is my first time here, ever, and I have not yet found my pace. My hope is that these reckless drivers wreck each other. While I'm left unmolested, they could be ramming each other's rear ends. My car taking the turns tight might catch up to theirs getting loose. Now we just exited the pits. It's lap 9 and we're sitting at P11. The 787B's wheels are worn, so I had to take a stop, but the silver lining is clean air. When you're in VR, clean air is a godsend. You can actually focus on your lines instead of checking your mirrors for the missile. Let's fast forward a bit more. These next few laps, I do manage to pass people who are in the pits. As I pass pit lane on lap 11, I'm in P8, but P9 is catching me fast. And surprise, surprise, they use me as a brake. They actually do show some sportsmanship though, and they wait a little bit. But with no wing, I don't have much of an advantage, especially while we're in the curves. But I do believe I will catch them in the oval.
Jesus Christ.
It's lap 13 and I finally catch a break. P7 and P8 are serving penalties and I pass them and take P7. But while I'm trying to go around P7, they swerve in front of me and try to cut me off. I dodge it, but it causes me to brake late. Somehow I keep it on the black stuff and I keep P7.
I don't know how I survived that.
In the corners again, and the Colombian that punted me earlier is back for more. Just look at this desperate dive bomb. They slam into my side and force their way through. They're not even aiming for the apex. They're aiming for me. I need to keep my cool. I'll know that I'll catch them on the oval, and I cannot let the frustration of dirty drivers fog my mind. I am white knuckling it in this cockpit with the pedal to the floor. After the bus stop, I pull the trigger. I slip past them again, but I'm terrified of the next corner. I pray I get enough distance that they don't catch me in the corners. They go for a full send punt, and they graze me, but they go completely off track, ruining their own race. All because of clean passing in the straights. Talk about a fragile ego, but I have to stay locked in. I refuse to give up. We're in P6, and my wing is broke again. I don't know if I can catch P5 with a reduced downforce and speed, but I have a lap and a half to try. This is my first race here. It's been nothing but fighting and dodging, dusting myself off, trying to stay cool, and climbing back. It would be a miracle to finish in top 5. Do you believe in miracles? Coming out of the bus stop, I see P5 in the distance. I'm hoping for a penalty.
Come on, come on, come on.
Begging my car to push it to the max one last time. 13 miles per hour faster, but with this distance, what are my chances? I'm closing in, I move to the inside, I've got the line, and look at that, a reactive late swerve block. That is a textbook violation of FIA regulations. He moved purely to stop my momentum after I'd already committed. And the game, nothing, no penalty. I finished P6. After all that carnage, all those punts, and a car with no downforce, we're robbed of a top 5 at the final buzzer. But you know what? I would rather be P6 with my integrity than P5 with his driving standards. Let me know in the comments, what would you have done?